1 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Muhammad Zubair Khan. First, the headlines. Prime Minister says Pakistan joins world community in seeking an end to all forms of hatred, profiling and discrimination against Muslims on the basis of faith. Finance Minister says Pakistan's stability, progress and prosperity hinges on continuity of democratic system with stringent and transparent fiscal discipline. Pakistan has reaffirmed its resolve to cooperate closely with Shanghai Cooperation Organization in energy sector. The US Commission for International Religious Freedom says anti-conversion laws promulgated by various state governments in India violate international human rights treaties. And now the news in detail. International Day to Combat Islamophobia is being observed across the world today. In his message, the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres says the day is a call for action to stamp out poison of anti-Muslim hatred. He said discrimination diminishes us all and we must stand up against it. The UN Secretary General said today and every day we must counter the forces of division by reaffirming our common humanity. Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif in a tweet said that on International Day to Combat Islamophobia, Pakistan joins the world community in seeking an end to all forms of hatred, profiling and discrimination against Muslims on the basis of faith. He said Islam, like other religions, stands all for tolerance, respect, peace and human development. The Senate began its special commemorative session at the Parliament House in Islamabad this morning with Chairman Sadiq Sanjrani in the chair. The special commemorative session marks the Golden Jubilee celebrations of the Senate of Pakistan. At the outset, the chairman highlighted the role of the upper house in strengthening parliamentary democracy in Pakistan. He announced that current session will continue for 3 days. Sadiq Sanjrani said former chairman and members of the Senate, speakers of the 4 provincial assemblies, chief ministers of provinces, Prime Minister of Azad Jammu and Kashmir, Governor and Chief Minister of Gilgit-Baltistan, representatives of chambers of commerce and industries, as well as bar councils and foreign envoys working in Pakistan will address the commemorative session. Finance Minister Ishaq Dar says Pakistan's stability, progress and prosperity hinges on the continuity of the democratic system with stringent and transparent fiscal discipline. Speaking in the Senate, he said this requires continuous collaborative and sustained efforts. He said the Senate stands tall as an effective institutional mechanism to maintain unity and solidarity of the Federation and provides equal representation to provinces and guards their interests. He said despite challenges, the Senate made this mark as a federal chamber dedicated to majority and maintaining balance of power between the two houses. Ishaq Dar, who is also leader of the House in the Senate, further said that the upper house also made significant headway as a deliberative chamber with great and diverse experience contributing to the quality of legislation. He said the Senate has played a role of a linchpin in forging national unity and cohesion, providing a dependable platform to manage conflicts and dispute resolution among provinces with complete institutional legitimacy. Pakistan has reaffirmed its resolve to cooperate closely with the countries of Shanghai Cooperation Organization in energy sector. The resolve was expressed by Minister of Energy Engineer Khurram Dastagir Khan while virtually participating in the 3rd SCO Ministers of Energy meeting. United States of America's Special Envoy for Biodiversity and Water Resources, Monica Medina, is arriving on 3-day visit in Islamabad today. She will participate in the US-Pakistan Climate and Environment Working Group to address climate and environmental issues. The US Special Envoy will also engage with government counterparts as well as private sector and civil society stakeholders on strengthening support for actions that tackle biodiversity crisis, build resilience to impacts of the climate crisis. The US Commission for International Religious Freedom says anti-conversion laws promulgated by various state governments in India violate international human rights treaties signed by the country. In a new report released in Washington, the Commission said that 12 Indian states are involved in harassment, vigilante violence, and discrimination against religious minorities as well as crackdowns on civil society organizations. In the qualifier round of Pakistan Super League, Lahore Qalandars will take on Multan Sultans at Gaddafi Stadium in Lahore at 7:30 p.m. today. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.